Okay, Tim K, one of my regular question asker, a very smart guy. I think he's an attorney. He asked, I'm going to call this one of the make money videos. What kind of camera do you use? I talk about cameras, tours, hotels, airplanes. These are videos that I can make more money on. Because basically people can buy something, so the advertisers are more. Okay, what kind of camera do you use? I use a Canon. It's kind of crooked right now. Okay, this is the Ask Andy tour. I've traveled non-stop for 16 plus years and continuing. I'll be in Vilcabamba, Ecuador soon. I've lived in 90 countries. So this is the Ask Andy show. It's on YouTube and on my website, hobotraveler.com. What kind of camera do you use? I use a Canon. I can never remember. It's a I think it's called a Canon PowerShot. Okay, I always search on Amazon.com for Canon PowerShot 20X, and that brings it up. There's two different ones. There's a 10 megapixel and a 12 megapixel. And as we're talking, as today, okay, this camera cost about the 12 megapixel, somewhere between, say, $500 a camera, okay. But you can click on the little thing. It says used or thing, and if you read them real closely and you make sure that the vendor has good reputation and basically has 5 stars, you really shouldn't buy. I mean, it's really tough because on Amazon, when you don't have any stars next to your thing, nobody buys. But you got to look and make sure that the camera, you can actually buy a camera for right around $150 that's a complete outfit, brand new, out of the pack, says very good condition, blah blah blah. And you can buy it on Amazon, pay with a credit card. You know, on eBay, they really want you to pay with PayPal. So if you don't know PayPal, it's a little more difficult. But you can get on Amazon. I actually bought a camera yesterday for $95. I think I got $8 in shipping. Exact same camera I have here. Because what I want to do is show camera tips. And I need a camera on my camera. Okay? But the value of my camera is it's a Canon 20X optical. That means that the camera has a glass lens and it's not digital. Digital doesn't keep the quality, but optical. And the value of this camera is that it's only about this wide, and it'll literally fit into a backpack or a pouch or something real easy. The guys that have the long cameras, what it is that when you're taking pictures, you have to pull the thing out, put it on, and take the picture really fast, then put it away. I'm in some dodgy places. I mean, like I'm going to go to Ecuador. They rob there, right? You want to take your camera out. You don't want to expose your camera. I mean, the obvious naive person is the guy that's walking around with a camera doing one of this. I love those guys. Please do it. You are the soft target that gets robbed. Me, you never see my camera until I'm using it. Then I put it away. Only time I carry my camera around is when sometimes I'm trying to get the lighting figured out because I got to hold it to get it, but I have a special strap. That's why I need this other camera. I'm going to have 2 of the same cameras, and it's about my 4th or 5th one. The bad part about it is the programs that make them into videos is really difficult to find. But maybe there's some new ones on the market now, but you really can have a very, very good camera used, and I'm looking at a redundancy basis. I buy 2 used ones as opposed to 1 new one. I actually, when I leave this time, I'll have I'll have 2 Canon cameras. I'll have 2 smartphones that will take videos and cameras, and these secret spy glasses that I put on. I carry them with me all the time in case I'm going to film some police and do something very dangerous, but I don't use them very much because they're not easy to use, and they make pretty bad video quality. One of these days I'd love to have, super high quality. I would love to talk with somebody that has spyglass sunglasses and that really do. I mean, I see that Google thing, and it's like obvious that you're doing it right. You can't do that. You're really going to get slapped silly if you can't wear glasses that tells everybody what you're doing. But I do it in cultural situations where I really want to explain something cultural. I did it to show some people playing dominoes in Dominican Republic, which to put my camera on would be incredibly dangerous. But I did it, filming police or something. What's the operative thing to have a good camera is the time at which it takes to boot up. So if you turn it on, and how quick can you turn it on and take a camera? You'll see that some of the expensive cameras, you turn them on and you have to wait 5 seconds or something. You need to turn on the camera and instantly be able to take photos, because some of the best photos I ever took were in the back of a bus, pulled the camera out, turned it on, took the picture. That's why I think the non-digital cameras used to be better. I think there was no time to load, right? But I use a Canon, so search on Amazon.com, Canon 20X, and you're going to find that it's going to be either a 12 megapixel picture or a 10 megapixel picture. And this is not, I'm not trying to be a professional cameraman. That's not my dream in life. Well, that's not true. I don't have the money, okay? But if you really want to know, if you want to really learn a lot about cameras and you're trying to ask people questions, if you really, really want to ask some good questions on how to take photographers, if you see a photographer with 2 cameras, that means he's closer to professional. If they have just one, that just means they got the money to buy the camera. Okay, Andy Graham. Thanks, Tim. We can